here on this Wednesday. We do have showers that are going to be creeping in late, so we'll talk about this. This is what to expect the next couple of days. Coastal low showers happening on Thursday, just a few isolated, and then weekend rain chances starting to increase here for us. We'll talk about what we could see even with severe potential. So let's start with today, though. A little bit of cloud cover out there. We're already noticing that this morning, warming to from a 60 to a 70 here in the next, I would say, several hours, but 79 by noon. A little bit of cloud cover lingering today, even versus what we had yesterday. So it's going to be a bit more noticeable, but staying mainly dry. We'll talk about that chance of a shower, and that's going to come around the time we do reach the 80s here. So low to mid 80s for the upstate and upper 70s with those showers moving in later. We do have that coastal low that's going to bring in that cloud cover first, and we'll track that out for you coming up a little bit later, but showing that rain start to move northward and northeast into the really next 24 hours, clipping us by this afternoon into areas well to the south, Greenwood into Newberry, off towards northeastern Georgia, Anderson, Lawrence, Greenwood, starting to see that rain by the time we reach the afternoon time frame around 3-4 o'clock. Spotty and isolated moving off towards the west, though, here for us, clipping northeastern Georgia around 6 o'clock this evening with a whole lot of cloud cover, and those showers moving northward into your Thursday as well. Still at a 10% chance of tropical development for this low. You can see it's moved a little bit more north than what we saw yesterday. It's going to skirt along that South Carolina coastline, potentially bringing some high surf and some gusty conditions off towards the coast. But for here at home, we really don't see a whole lot from this low pressure system, I can tell you that. On Thursday morning, another round of some light isolated showers just clipping us, but most of this is going to linger from Columbia towards Raleigh. That's really who sees the rain on Thursday from that coastal low. For us, more cloud cover, seeing the rain just linger around 9-10 o'clock, clearing those sunshine as that low moves off towards the northeast. Maybe a few isolated showers in the mountains from about 4 to 10 as we go into Thursday evening, but our washout potential increasing as we go into the weekend. Really, Friday evening, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday evening time frames look to be the worst in terms of when we could see best coverage of those storms throughout the day today. So not a whole lot of rain. We'll talk about exactly who for. We're dry this morning, just some cloud cover out there and some fog, which we'll mention. Temperatures in the low to mid 60s here across the mountains, mid to upper 60s for the upstate. So your visibility is off a little bit. We've seen a few live cameras showing that thicker fog in certain areas. Spartanburg down to 1 mile worth of visibility, 1.7 in Union, 2 in Lawrence, and 1 in Greenwood. So that's where we're seeing the worst of it, just hanging out for the next couple of hours. A lot of cloud cover today, sticking around low to mid 70s here for the next couple of hours, then reaching a low 80 despite that cloud cover hanging around here by this afternoon. 1 o'clock, max keeping us fairly mild here this morning into the afternoon. Still, despite that, going to warm nicely and seeing some 70s pop here on the map now from towards Lawrence into Union, Anderson, Hartwell south into Greenwood, 69 into Greenville, and 68 into Hendersonville. So feeling fairly nice out there. Still looking at some foggy conditions, though, specifically off towards the east of our map. So Rutherfordton, not so bad, about 7 miles worth of visibility. That's how far you can see ahead of you until that fog will hit. So much off, it is much worse into areas like Spartanburg down towards Union, about 1 mile to 1.5 miles. That is where we're seeing the thickest fog here this morning. Next 12 hours, we're going to warm to an 80. We're getting to the mid to upper 70s by 11 noon. A little bit more sunshine here during this time frame. Low to mid 80 by the afternoon, hitting those 80s by about 2-3 o'clock. Showers creeping in from time to time today. We're going to take you through future track coming up to show this low. Just stay very close to the South Carolina coastline. Still bringing in rain chances, though, and we could see some of those as well. Showers do creep in late today from that coastal low, and continuing to see some showers into your Thursday. A lot of cloud cover as well. Weekend rain chances on the rise, too, and bringing you that first alert with a chance of strong to severe storm potential Friday into Saturday, which we'll talk about. Getting you outside today, though, a mild day. You know, probably over the next couple of days, this is going to be the day that we have the less chance of seeing rain out there. Low 80s to the upper 70s for your highs today, hitting that around 2-3 o'clock. Seeing those showers creep in from Savannah, you can see off towards Augusta as we go on throughout the day, moving northward here towards us into Greenwood, into northeastern Georgia. Just barely clipping and creeping into southern half of the upstate. Greenville south from about 3 to 6, seeing that rain off towards northeastern Georgia from about 6 to 9, just scattered up towards the north. Not a whole lot will come with this. Looking ahead, we're going to see more chances of showers and better odds of those actually seeing those totals accumulate here for us into Friday and Saturday too, Sunday and Monday. What's going to be going on? We get this next front to come on in, and then we see another one into the start of next week that's just going to bring us better shot at rain. Leading into Thursday, though, you can see that coastal low Still off towards our north and east, where we have the better shot of seeing some rain into Charlotte and Raleigh. For us, we just get clipped by it again. Columbia towards 26, and then off towards Thursday afternoon, 4 to about 10. We see a best shot into the mountains with a little bit of lingering cloud cover, but better shot of showers and storms into Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, where you absolutely do need backup plans. Even Friday, most of this time going to be hitting the evening time frame here for us with those showers and storms. Again, this is why we highlighted it red Friday and Saturday. With it's going to be warm, it's going to be humid, all of this just kind of combined together. Not the best weekend, with highs in the upper 80s to the low 90s for Union into Lawrence. This is where we're seeing that fog just linger and should be lifting even more so in the next hour or two. Upper 60s to low 70s, nice and mild out there. 60s into the mountains. What we're looking at for your dog walking forecast, still a great day to get outside. A little bit of cloud cover here and there lingering throughout the morning towards the afternoon, but despite that, warming to an upper 70 by noon and low 80s by this afternoon. BMW Charity Pro-Am going on Thursday and Friday. We could see some showers, maybe some thunderstorms, and could be strong to severe on Friday, even into Saturday, which we're talking more and bringing you that first alert. This is going to be detailed more so for your forecast in about 10 to 15 minutes weekend. And this cold front's going to bring us showers and storms, a chance of severe with this as well, which we'll get to. Hometown highs today, a lot of cloud cover out there, but still, despite that, reaching the 80s, low 80s into Union. More around 81 to 82 in this area towards Greer, Gray Court, and Malden. Off towards the southwest, some upper 70s like 79 in Belton towards Abbeville, 81 into Liberty, 79 into Seneca, and the mountains showing even an upper 70 to a low 80. So warm no matter where you're at, and warmer than average for the mountains for sure. So this coastal low moving along the coast of South Carolina here, bringing some choppy surf, some gusty winds for us here at home. Really today, we're just noticing this cloud cover outside. Then we're going to see this rain move off towards the north, coming in from Augusta towards Greenwood into northeastern Georgia around noon, 1 o'clock this afternoon, lunchtime. If you're south of Greenville, could get a little wet, but showers increasing from 3 to 6, even 6 to 9 in portions of the mountains. Into Thursday, we're going to see more chances of rain, uptick though into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday due to this cold front. So bringing isolated to scattered thunderstorm chances by the end of the week. Thursday in general, showing this rain off towards Columbia. Most of it's going to be to the northeast into Raleigh. That's really where this coastal low seems to affect in terms of how many chances of rain and showers we're going to see in the coming days. But for us, into tomorrow morning, still seeing some rain from 6 to 8 in the mountains, about 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock on the back side of this. Then we get clearing from that coastal low, but we do get a cold front to come on in, upping our rain chances Saturday, Sunday, Monday, afternoon and evening, even Friday. You can see this cold front coming on in, stalling, bringing another front to come on in though after the weekend. We get another front into the early start of next week, and that's going to even bring us continued rain chances until we start to dry out into really by Wednesday of next week. So a wet 7-day on and off. We do have Friday and Saturday highlighted red for us because we could see strong to severe storms. Bringing you the first alert on that here this morning. It's going to be hot and humid, close to 90 during this time in the upstate, in the low to mid 80s in the mountains.